captain by a hook with a red beard. Captain by a hook with a red beard.
A thing of beauty is a joy forever. My man John Keefe said that. Man John Keefe. I'm sorry. I was thinking last night of how I need to start opening my show, coming in with some more energy. Should I just dive right into its captain by a hook? I don't know. Then I froze up because I never came to the end of my plan on the intro. Not really the intro. Because I usually like to do the first, you got the music, first minute. Then I like to give you 3 to 4 minutes of what we're going to talk about today on the show. And then slap you with the intro. Just feel like I need to come in harder. Not harder. Whoa. Just need to come in. Ping. Get you engaged from the get-go. You know how when you see somebody else doing similar to what you're doing? I don't know. I clicked on this guy's YouTube yesterday. I mean, he was pretty much reacting to highlights and stuff. But I don't know. Just the way he came in reminded me of me. And I didn't like it. Slow, deliberate. Need to get to the point. Come in hot. Get the show going. A lot to talk about today. This is all today. Baby. Just to kind of show you the difference. This is 3 days. You can't really see this is the different days. 1, 2, I don't know. Today, got a lot for you. But a lot of this is World Series stuff. The World Series? World Series starts mañana for you non-Espanol speakers. That's tomorrow. Definitely going to talk about the World Series Game 1 pitching matchup. Break down some Game 1 thoughts. And then also I want to go over the World Series as a whole. Got a few fun bets just to throw something on it. Watch along. Got a few fun ones. Also want to just talk about, because honestly, and this is me to you, heart to heart, transparent as can be, I don't know who I even think is going to win this series. Don't even have a lean, if you get what I mean. I think we're in for a good damn series, is what I'm saying. I probably won't bet either side. Like I said, I got some fun bets that I will go over and give out. But boy, oh boy, I have no idea what the hell is going to happen. What the hell is going on? I mean, obviously, these have been two of the best teams in the playoffs. Diamondbacks sweeping the Dodgers, the Brooklyn Bums. Also sweeping the Brewers. And then showing no fear in Philly. You're not going to get more of a ruckus crowd in Dallas than you got in Philly. It's almost like they went through the boss level before they even got to the boss. Like, they go through the boss level, they won the game, and then they was like, hey, you gotta go to Dallas for a side mission, bruh. If you want all your stones, I mean, you won the game. Just can't get a ring until you go to Dallas. That's what it feels like to me. Winning in Philadelphia, sheesh. I can't tell you how much gall that showed. But I will talk about that more in depth. Also, it's Thursday. Got my NFL bets for you guys. Huge slate this weekend. I don't know what the hell going on. Last 2 or 3 weeks, it's been 2 or 3 bets here and there. I got 10 damn bets I like. Probably give out 8 of them today. Of course, tomorrow, Jaden Chandler, Parnell, and I will go over every single game. After the NFL bets, I do want to talk a little NBA stuff. Last night, boy, were we in for a treat. Definitely want to recap some things that happened last night that stuck out to me, just on first glance. And I do have some bets tonight in the two games across the league. Oh, yeah, there's Thursday night football as well. Definitely going to be a jam-packed show. As I said, also got 3 hockey bets I want to talk about and give you 4 if you count the you'll have to stick around and see. This is Captain by a Hook with the red beard. I am Rowan Donaghy, aka Rowan Dives, going live on a beautiful Thursday, the 26th of October. This show is presented by Stare Down Sports. I get it now. I've been trying to felt like something was rhyming at the end, but then it hasn't been rhyming lately. Been forgetting to Stare Down Sports, which then rhymes to thank you for the support. Didn't write it that way, people. Just great. Like that. Let's jump into this World Series Game 1 action here. Still trying to write timestamps. We got a good old matchup of some aces, baby. Zach Gallen, who has struggled. But I'll tell you why I don't think he struggles any longer. He'll be taking on Nathan Eovaldi, baby, who I believe he don't get injured in August. He might steal that Cy Young Award from your boy Cole up there in New York. New York. I will say this. I got Cole tickets heavy, as I've said on this show before. Gave them out in June. Told y'all to jump on the train before the price plummets. Hey, I don't know what more I can do. I can't come through the screen and put the futures in for you. But Eovaldi, definitely one of the best pitchers in the league this season, including his postseason run, which so far has been 4-0 with an ERA of 2.42. On the other side of things, Zach Gallen goes 0-2 against the Phillies. Somebody on Twitter reminded him of that. You went 0-2, bucko. Zach Gallen sent him a screenshot and said, hey, buddy, get some tickets to your next game. The screenshot was Phillies spring training tickets and schedule. Now that's good. That's real good. I don't know if you want to call it the whatever you call it. Well, you clap back that hard on somebody on Twitter, I think he's feeling all right mentally. Zach Gallen comes out, throws a gem in game 1. No. Can't assume just because somebody's a clever tweeter that they got their mojo back. Zach Gallen worries me. Honestly, like I said, I've said it every day this week. I'll say it again on Thursday. If you would have told me Zach Gallen loses both of his games against Philadelphia, before you finish the sentence, I would have just already thought Philadelphia won the series. Brandon Pfaadt, oh my goodness. I will talk a little bit about him more a little later, but just say it out right now, shout out to the kid. This kid is doing stuff of legend. I don't want to say horrible. I don't want to say horrendous. But the shit damn sure wasn't good this season. But he kept working with the coaches. Curveball was always there. It was the other pitches. You got to set the curveball up in this league. Can't just throw it in the dirt 4 times and get a strikeout. But Brandon Pfaadt, man, I mean, if he does what he did last series against the Phillies in the World Series, this kid's name will be remembered for all of time. Brandon Pfaadt. Love seeing. I mean, it's almost, and let's not jump the gun. Darn it, I just want to jump it. It's almost Madison Bumgarner-like. It's almost Adam Wainwright-like. I mean, both of those guys came out of nowhere and helped their teams win a championship early in their career. Like I said, I don't know who I even think's going to win. I literally don't. Diamondbacks, Rangers, this thing can anything happen. I will say this: if it gets over 8, Rangers gonna have the advantage. If it gets over 9, the damn sure thing Rangers gonna win every game. Diamondbacks need to keep this 5-3, 5-4. They need to win tight ones, win close ones. They did it in Game 7. They won 4-3, I believe. 4-2. Excuse me. Giving the Phillies more credit than they deserve. But man, oh man, I am geeked up and excited for this series. Game 1, again, Eovaldi, Gallen. The beautiful thing about baseball is, yeah, it matters. But game to game, it really doesn't matter. Diamondbacks just went down 0-2 to the Phillies. We saw Astros, I don't know the word, presumably had that series in the bag after last Friday's come from behind victory in Dallas. Oh, they're going to Houston up 3-2. Wash your hands with it. Including myself. Houston. Phillies. Oh, they going home up 3-2. Wash your hands with it. All they got to do is walk the dog, lock the door, and go to bed. Both teams go on the road down 3-2. Both of these teams into a hectic environment. Both of these teams come out the victor of 2 games in a row on the road. As much as the Diamondbacks impressed me in Philadelphia, you can't say enough about the damn Rangers. Going to Houston, putting up 20-plus runs in 2 games. Just absolutely slapping them. I said, oh, you want to fight? Come on, man. Come on, man. Whatever you throw is going out the damn yard. Let me just touch on some World Series. I don't know. I guess I messed up this timestamp. But I figured it out. 12:40. Kind of just talked about the series and Game 1 all together right there. But for this timestamp, we're going to give out some bets, baby. I had some fun with this. I also want to talk about the Diamondbacks and this bird curse nobody's talking about. And if they are, I haven't been watching any media lately. Trying to hone my own craft. Get in my own box, my own bubble. Improve. Get better. Set a new standard. The bird curse. What's the bird curse, you're asking? It's the Diamondbacks. The bird curse. Curse might be the wrong word because this is more of a good thing. 2001, we saw Randy Johnson. Everybody's seen the footage. Everybody knows. Hit a bird. Also won a Cy Young. Diamondbacks also won the damn World Series. Earlier this season. And it was in warm-ups, so you might have forgot about this. Video service of Zach Gallen during warm-ups. Hitting a bird. And I thought to myself, well, I'll be hot ham. Zach Gallen hit a bird. He's the favorite for Cy Young. The Diamondbacks winning the damn World Series. Jokingly, I said these things. Well, I'll be damned if the universe didn't at least bring us this far. Whether the Diamondbacks win this World Series or not, I sure am hoping Zach Gallen wins that Cy Young Award. Boy, oh boy, Christmas is going to be a good one if Zach Gallen and Garrett Cole win the Cy Young Award. Ding! But let's give out some, man, Eovaldi's been thriving. I'm sorry, I'm thinking about Game 1 still. Let me give out some series-long props, baby. Nothing too crazy. Or is it? I'm going to go with the simple stuff first, man. You're looking at MVP. I had a hunch in my gut. Take Garcia MVP before playoffs even started. 100-1, something like that. Bananas. Now it's 5-1. Plus 500 Adolis Garcia to win the World Series MVP. I have another bet on Garcia as well. That's plus 400. Decent value here. Adolis Garcia to hit the most home runs in the World Series, plus 400. Now I know what you're thinking. And if you're not thinking, you need to start thinking. I just talked about Brandon Falk. If he comes out and throws a gem game 3, they need him again game 5 and 7. Give me Brandon Falk, MVP, plus 6,000. A little something. A little something. Don't bank on it. Don't bet on it. Well, I'm telling you to bet on it, but don't, play any life around this thing hidden. But Brandon Falk MVP, just a fun one for me. Just to make his starts even more exciting now. And then the other one I like is, of course, Corbin Carroll plus 1,000. I don't think he's gonna hit a lot of homers. He'll get 1 or 2, but we saw it in Game 7. I mean, he was the one scoring every time somebody was scoring for the damn Diamondbacks. I think this kid just turns it up to another level. We heard Torey Lovullo raving about his leadership skills. We know how fast he is. We know how skilled he is. I think he focuses, locks in, and I think he brings us to another level. And it would be crazy to me, but a beautiful thing to see 2 rookies in Corbin Carroll and Brandon Falk lead this team to a damn championship. And don't get me wrong, they got players, Ketel Marte, Gurriel Jr., Christian Walker, Evan Longoria. They got the vets. But these young cats are carrying the damn load. How about Alex Thomas? Everything he's been through. Showing up in the damn playoffs. Diamondbacks, for those that don't know, they have a lot of young outfielders. They have so many outfielders. 2 of my favorite players that they have aren't even in the damn playoffs on the roster. But Alex Thomas is. That shows a lot. Corbin Carroll got called up. Alex Thomas kind of didn't know where he was going to fit. Got called back down, moved around. They were trying to put J.J. McCarthy in left. They needed that to figure out the third outfielder all season. They've been trying to play with it. And Alex Thomas won the job. They traded Dalton Varsho, one of the best trades in the franchise's history, getting Gurriel Jr. to take over right and Gabby Moreno to sit behind the plate. Left field, they've been trying to figure out all year. Alex Thomas is the guy. He showed it. Last series, he showed it this whole playoffs. He showed up when they needed it. Game 6. He's the hero of Game 6. And without winning Game 6, they don't get to Game 7. Let me get Alex Thomas plus 3,000 to hit the most home runs in this series. Maybe this kid gets hot. Maybe destiny. Maybe the stars are aligning around this kid. I like his attitude. I like what he's bringing to the ballpark every day. Plus 3,000 out. Again, these are just to make the World Series a little better, man. Only 1 or 2 of these are going to hit. Maybe none of them hit. I'm guessing if the Rangers win, Garcia's front runner for MVP, and that means he hit a lot of home runs. So both of those I like. Falk for MVP plus 6,000 is just literally a joke. That might come true. Carroll plus 1,000 for MVP. Diamondbacks win. He's definitely going to be at the top of the list. I mean, of course, you got guys like Ketel Marte who might be up there too with his hit streak. And then Christian Walker might just hit 7 home runs. Oh, look, Christian Walker. Plus 900 to hit the most home runs. That is the last bet that I am going to jump on. Last thing I want to touch on this series, and then I'll recap all of these bets and move the hell on. 20 minutes. Wow. Still got a lot to get to here on Captain by a Hook. Marcus Semien struggling this playoffs. The Rangers are going to need him to step it up. They got Seager. They got Garcia. They got Nathaniel Lowe, Josh Young, Evan Carter carrying the load. They need Marcus Semien to step up, man. He's batting 192 this playoffs. 0 home runs over the 12 games that they've played. If you remember, he was the first or second. I think he was the first before Seager even to sign with the Rangers, bringing in this new realm of Rangers. So definitely going to need to see Semien step up. Pitching is going to be huge as always. Max Scherzer snarling in Game 7. did his thing, but we saw him get beat up earlier in that series. It's all gonna come down to pitching, man. Gallen, Kelly, Fought, Evaldi, Scherzer, Montgomery. I don't know who. I don't know which trio is better. At the moment, I have no idea. Historically, you have to go Scherzer, Montgomery, Evaldi. But Gallen and Kelly been doing this thing for 2 seasons now at a high level, and Brandon Fought just absolutely dominated the Phillies. That's where I'm at on the World Series talk. Trying to decide if I want to go to some NFL. Let's do some NBA, man. Let's talk NBA for a few minutes, 5 to 10 minutes. I guess I just do an hour show from now on. All right. I talked about it before. I'm not gonna talk about it too much. I want to push this show to 2 hours eventually, and I don't know when. I don't know why. Just want to get a 2 hour show going. The goal is to grow this into a radio show that gets syndicated. For those who don't know what that means, just root for your boy. Let's talk some NBA, baby. That's what I said. We're doing 21-40. Man, I'm geeked about this World Series, but the NBA last night showed us some beautiful, some great, some amazing things. Just to go over it real quick. 1 and 2 sides and totals. Pelicans, Grizzlies. The over did not hit at all. Didn't even come close to hitting under game from the jump. I knew it in the second quarter. Pelicans do come away with the victory. Desmond Bane does drop 31 for Memphis. However, McCollum with 24 and 6 leads the Pelicans to victory. How about the transitions for CJ McCollum? He goes from being Dame's right-hand man, shooting guard, catching, doing his thing. Comes down to New Orleans, takes over the point guard duties. Beautiful transition. The Knicks take on the Boston Celtics in the Garden. Jason Tatum, 34 points, 11 boards, helps the Celtics edge out the Knicks, who just couldn't finish that comeback late. Emmanuel quickly off the bench, 24 and 6. That kid was electric last night. I actually did watch that Knicks Celtics game. Watched a little of the Spurs Mavs before I crashed. Clippers, late night game against the Trailblazers. They do get the victory behind Paul George's. Behind Paul George's 27.6 assists and 3 steals. The Hornets go a 1-0 over the Hawks, baby. 116-110. PJ Washington leading the way with 25 there. The Pacers. How about the damn Pacers? I love following trends in basketball. It's the one true sport I believe trends mean a damn thing in. And the Pacers and the Wizards, I'm going to be keeping an eye on them for these overs. The defense is horrible, and it looks like the offense is pretty damn good. 143-120 in this game. Tyrese Halliburton starting the year off right with a double-double, 20 points and 11 assists. The Magic blow out the Rockets. I gave out the Rockets +4. Yikes. When some guy named A. Singing, and I said A. because who the hell is this guy? I can't even think of his first name. Is leading your stats right here, your top performer, you got a damn problem. Where's your boy Thompson y'all been raving about? I looked at the stats. I couldn't tell you if he even got in the damn game. Rockets need to do better. They lose by 30. By 30? By mother effing 30. The 3 bets I did give out. Rockets +4. Loser. Pelicans, Grizzlies over. That was also a loser. But the Pistons +9 comes through with a green check. Pistons 1 point loss. Cade Cunningham, however, 30 points and 9 assists. Mwah. Beautiful, bright, amazing game 1 under Monty Williams for Cade Cunningham. They come up 1 point short of beating the Heat. Not bad. Something to build on for sure. Bam Adebayo, 22 points and 8 rebounds. How about Donovan Mitchell? I gave him out as my thought for Clutch Player of the Year. Dame Lillard, Donovan Mitchell, Jalen Brunson, three guys I talked about earlier this week. Donovan Mitchell comes in game one, drops the defender to hit the game-winning three for the Cavs. 27.6 assists, 4 steals for Donovan Mitchell as they win by one over the Brooklyn Nets. And I'm smiling because my God, my dog, maybe my favorite player in the history of basketball, not the NBA, just something that's too deep and too dear to my heart to even explain. Cam Thomas, 36 points for the Brooklyn Nets. What I love most about this stat is that it says Cam Thomas, 36 points. And that's it. This guy is a pure scorer. Everybody else is like Donovan Mitchell, 6 assists, 4 steals. Cole Anthony, 8 rebounds. Kate Cunningham, 9 assists. Bam Adebayo, 8 rebounds. Cam Thomas, 36 points, bruh. I didn't look at the stats, but I'd guess this kid had 0 rebounds, 0 assists. Just straight buckets. Off the bench with it, too, boy. 25 minutes. This kid just came in and went off. +5 on the plus and minus. 36 points. He did get 2 assists and 3 boards, man. I need to give my boy some love. 1 steal. Only 1 turnover, man. That is efficient basketball. Mikal Bridges also comes through and drops 20 for him. But off the bench, man, in 10 less minutes than Mikal Bridges, Cam Thomas goes the F off. Efficient shooting. Getting to the free throw line. My favorite player of all time, Cam Thomas. And not because of anything that y'all would understand. His college year was just so special to me at LSU. I will always hold that season near and dear to my heart. Raptors. Now this is an NBA game that I'm used to. 97-94. Raptors beat the Timberwolves. Anthony Edwards, however, 26 points and 14 boards. That's some Karl Anthony Towns numbers, and you're getting it from your shooting guard. What the hell is Karl Anthony Towns? The Thunder, behind Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's double-double of 31 points, 10 assists. Somebody just give this man the MVP already. It's only game one. Being facetious, people. That is amazing, though. I'm not saying it's not amazing what he just did. 31 points, 10 assists. Shout out to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. They beat the Bulls by 20. Kings beat the Jazz by 16 behind Harrison Barnes, 33 points. And then, my dog, the most unguardable, Luka Doncic, triple-double, baby. 33 points, 13 rebounds, 10 assists. Shout out to Luka. Just to finish off the bet recap, I gave out 3 props yesterday. Luka Doncic, over 47.5 points, rebounds, assists. He got that with just points and rebounds. And assists. Slapping that over all over the floor. Mavericks do get the victory by 5 over the Spurs. The other 2 props I gave out, everybody probably thought I was crazy. Opie Toppin for the Pacers, over 10.5. That cashed in the third quarter. And then Quentin Grimes for the Knicks with a huge 3 in the fourth quarter clears his over 8.5. So 3-0 last night in props, 1-2 in sides and totals for a total of 4-2 last night in the NBA. Hang time. I'm kidding. Y'all remember Hang Time? Probably not. Probably not. Y'all probably called it NBA Jam. Tonight, baby. I'm going to take the Bucks, Milwaukee, over the 76ers. Give me the Bucks, man, minus 6.5. Just to clarify, I think the 76ers are absolute garbage. Give me the Bucks to win this thing by like 20, honestly. Love the Bucks minus 6.5. I saw the Suns plus 184. Didn't realize Booker is questionable. Bill's questionable. I will say this. If you're keeping your ear and your eye on things and you see for some reason that he's gonna play, which I doubt it. Second game of the year, they're gonna be cautious. The kid's foot's hurting. Puts him? I'm not gonna do that. The kid's foot's hurt. His foot, he's hurt. He's questionable. He's questionable. Anyway, if you hear Booker's playing, slap the Suns money line before it goes to minus money. But Bucks minus 6.5, definitely all over that. That's the one bet tonight for the NBA. I do have some props I want to talk about, and they're kind of crazy, kind of loco, kind of, what the hell are you thinking? I don't know who to take, but I like them all. You got Joel Embiid over 43 and a hook of points, rebounds, assists. That one I know for sure I'm betting. Joel Embiid over 43 and a half points, rebounds, and assists. Now I have 3 players for the Bucks. And hear me out first. I'm going to start with the weirdest one. Chris Middleton. Even his point total, I believe, is 12 and a half. I think Chris Middleton drops 20 in this game. I think Lillard comes in and makes a conscious effort of getting Middleton and Giannis involved, which is going to make his scoring a lot more easier in the third and fourth. Lillard's not a damn fool. He'll get the players involved. Chris Middleton over 20 and a hook, points, rebounds, and assists. I think he can get the points at just 12 and a half. But I like just points, rebounds, and assists because Middleton could also get 7 boards and 12 points. That wouldn't hit this, would it? 12 and 7 is... Well, he's got to get 3 assists also. No matter how I shake it, I think Chris Middleton... But that's the thing. I think he could drop 20 points and just get 1 board, and he clears this points, rebounds, and assists total of over 20 in the hook. If you want to just take the points, 12 and a half on Chris Middleton. Chris Middleton is getting undervalued by these books, and I don't know why. Maybe they're doing the math, and they're like, Lillard gets 40, Giannis gets 40. That only leaves 12 for Chris. I don't think it works like that. I think Chris gets 20, Giannis gets 20, and Dame gets 40. Anyway, Chris Middleton over 20.5. And now these two, I don't know. I know not all 3 of these going to hit. So you got Chris Middleton, you got Giannis, and you got Dame. I'm probably going to take all 3 of these, thinking 2 of them is going to hit, maybe all of them hit. You get Dame Lillard over 38 and a half points, rebounds, assists. The kid could drop 40, just points. Rebounds and assists. Maybe he turns a new leaf. I think he'll get 4, maybe 5 rebounds, maybe not. Giannis is going to be in there grabbing them all. But I think he turns a new leaf and gets double-digit assists tonight. Still, that number is hard to reach, huh? 39. He'd have to drop 30 and 10, pretty much. It's not out of his realm. I might relax on it, but I like it. And then Giannis, his number is only 44. I don't know. It's like, how do you take all of them, but how do you not take them? Honestly. Joel Embiid for sure, over 43 and a hook, points, rebounds, and assists. Dame, Giannis, and Chris. Maybe I just wait this game and see what the hell they do, how they look together. But I think all of them just ball the hell out. They're the big 3 for a reason. They're going to be the people taking the shots. They're going to be the people with the ball in their hand. They're going to be the people in the game, getting the boards, playing the ball. The other 2 people just get the ball to them, man. So I don't know how I'm going to play those 3, but I like them all. Chris Middleton over 20 in the hook on points, rebounds, assists. Giannis over 44 in the hook, and Dame over 38 in the hook. The one bet I do have in for sure right now is Embiid over 43 and a half. Joel Embiid's a monster. He's going to get his. I think the Bucks win this game by 20. Embiid drops 50. So we're going to go Bucks minus 6.5 and Embiid over 43 and a half points, rebounds, and assists. And I just spent 4 minutes explaining the craziness of what I'm dealing with these Dame, Giannis, and Chris Middleton props. I'm going to jump over to the ice real quick. Ice, baby. I know, that's not the ice, baby theme. But if you saw what Freddie Mercury and David Bowie did to that kid for stealing that theme, it'll never come out of my mouth on my show. Now that's a joke only the music business will love. Jumping over to the ice. I do have 3 bets tonight on hockey. I got 4 if you're crazy. Call me crazy, but I'm taking both of these. We got the Red Wings, baby. They're taking on the Winnipeg Jets. Some reason. Like I said, I'm a little hockey guy, so I'm still understanding the ins and outs of all this stuff. But for some reason, it's a pretty even game. You can get the money line minus 104 right now on the Red Wings. I'm going to say that first. You can get the Red Wings on the money line minus 104. I do have something on that. However, I did this thing I learned about a few years back in Vegas. The reverse puck line. Oh, buddy. This is the first reverse puck line of the season, and I'm going to take it. Plus 220. For those that don't know what that means, the Red Wings, if you look at it, are plus 1.5, minus 245. Winnipeg Jets are the favorite at minus 1.5. Now, this is kind of where you're supposed to do this. So it's not as much value. Some games, if you want to do this, you can take the plus 1.5, reverse it to a minus 1.5, and you'll get odds of 300, 400, crazy odds. This one's not too crazy because, like I said, honestly, if you wait long enough, from what it's looking like, the Red Wings will become the favorite and it'll flip on its own. But 220 is where I'm at on the reverse puck line. Red Wings, reverse puck line, minus 1.5, plus 220. Also, the money line at minus 104. And then I'm going to go to a pair of teams that have been making me fat, baby. I'm going to keep riding them. Even if they lose tonight, I'm going to keep riding them. Those 2 teams are the Colorado, the Avalanche. I believe I'm 3-0 betting on the Avalanche. I just got to find the Avalanche. The Lions got taken down. Oh, it's the first game. This actually moved in my favor too. Avalanche, I'm sorry. Scrolling up and down, looking for them. It's the first game. Avalanche taking on my Pittsburgh Penguins. Penguins, one of the oldest teams in the league. Give me the Avalanche to just skate by them, skate around them, and win this game on the puck line. Avalanche on the puck line plus 172. That's minus 1.5 on Colorado on the road in Pittsburgh. The Avalanche plus 172. Look it up. But Avalanche, I believe I hit the last 2 games of them on the puck line. Don't have my papers or my numbers with me. The other team that always comes through, not always, but I bet them a lot. My second favorite team, the New York Rangers. This one actually moved away from me. Minus 1.5 on the puck line for New York Rangers taking on the Edmonton Oilers, baby. As we say down here in the South, the Oilers. Edmonton Oilers taking on the New York Rangers. Give me the Rangers on the puck line minus 1.5. That is plus 195. So we're going to go Red Wings on the money line minus 104. Red Wings reverse the puck line for the first time this season plus 220. Avalanche on the puck line plus 164. And then the New York Rangers plus 188 on the puck line. Those are the 3 hockey bets. Now, to finish out the show, I'm going to give out my full slate of NFL bets. That is the full slate of NFL bets. Also, I got some bets tonight. I got 2 props and 2 bets on the side and the total. I took the Bucks in the NBA, taking the Bucks in football also tonight on this Thursday night football. I'm going to do that game last, however. I'm going to go through the rest of these games, give out my bets, and then come back to Thursday night, give out the bets, props, talk about it a little bit because the game is going on tonight. Then I'll close out this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful show. You're welcome, people. I do it for you. I truly, truly do it for you. We got an NFC East showdown Sunday at noon. The Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Washington Commanders. I just saw what the Commanders offense did against the Giants. They only scored 7. And now we have to deal with the Eagles front line. I'm expecting a massacre to the highest proportion. Give me the Eagles laying the points -6.5. Eagles -6.5. Dominating fashion. The Eagles win. This number moved on me, but guess what? I'll still slap it all on the floor. I'm gonna try and get a 3 again, but the Steelers at home plus anything, I'm taking them against the Jaguars. If I have to, I'll take the money line plus 128. But Steelers over the Jaguars, I think they win it outright. Would love to get the +3 back on the board and slap it. At +2.5, I'm just taking the money line straight up. They either win this thing or Jacksonville wins by a margin. But at 3, I'll take the 3. Steelers over the Jaguars. Either I wrote this in weird. It's all over the place. I was on another book last night. I do like the Texans. Just -3 is a lot, man. That's the game I want the -2.5, -2. I could definitely see the Panthers keeping this game close. Do think the Texans skate away with it. However, they're just not the best offensive team to really take them in a spot like that. Rams, yes, I like the Rams +6.5. However, the bet that I have on this game is the over 44 and the hook, baby. We're gonna go Rams, Cowboys over 44.5. Rams are defense bad, offense above average. Cowboys offense bad, defense above average. So hopefully they can get to this over some way, somehow, over 44.5 on the Rams and the Cowboys. The New York, the football Giants, baby. Give me them at home +3. Looks like it's about to move 3.5. Like really. I say that sometimes at -115, but this thing's at -120. It looks like everybody's going to be on the Giants, the Giantitos. Well, I guess it'll go to +2.5 if it moves. Sheesh. I like the Giants +3 if you can get it good. I also like the Giants on the money line, man. I think they're figuring something out with Tyrod Taylor. And you know what I think they're figuring out? Daniel Jones. Sucks. Defense pretty damn good over there for the New York football Giants. Give me them against the crosstown Jets, baby. Falcons, Titans. Don't even know why I said it. Nothing on it. Give me the 46.5, the over. Dolphins, Patriots, over 46.5. I just been riding Dolphins overs. And believe it or not, it's not as profitable as you think. They have hit for me enough to keep taking it, though. That's the part that sucks. It's like I'm barely over even, but it's like, oh, I'm over even. I just need to keep grinding it out. It's not like I'm down and I just keep betting it blindly. Dolphins, Eagles over 46.5. Love this bet. This might be my favorite bet of the weekend. Give me the Vikings on the money line. Vikings on the money line. It was -115 last night, -108 this morning. Give me the Minnesota Vikings. Winners of 3 in a row. Packers just look worse every week. It was like one game a few weeks ago. I was like, let's see how they look next week. So every week the Packers stock is just going lower and lower. Give me the Vikings to win this game coming off of a hot Monday Night Football win over the 49ers. Vikings on the money line. I kind of like the Browns +3.5. Don't have it written down. Take it on the Seahawks. Talk about all these games tomorrow a little more in depth. Bengals. I do have this bet already in. Bengals +3.5. I don't want to lose that hook, so I bet it last night. Cincinnati going on the road to San Francisco, who struggled the last 2 weeks. Cincinnati getting in the rhythm the last 2 weeks. This is I think the Bengals are finally the Bengals we expected them to be. I have the Bengals. Actually, this is my Super Bowl matchup that I gave out before the season. 49ers and Bengals. So I think these teams are both number 1 and number 2 in the league. And it could be switched either way. You say it. 49ers the best team? Okay. Bengals the second best. Or vice versa. I know there's teams like the Eagles that should be talked about. And, of course, the Chiefs that should be talked about. But I think the Bengals just keep getting better. I think this will be a big prove-it game for them. And I think the 49ers are still trying to figure out what the hell is going on. Bengals plus 3.5. I think this game is a close one. Also like the over 43 and a hook if you want it. But I kind of think this is a defensive game. Still deciding on that total. But I do have the Bengals plus 3.5 already put in. Where we at? Bears. I got them plus 9 last night. Plus 8.5 right now. Still like the Bears plus 9, plus 8.5, especially if the backup kid starts and not Justin Fields. Chargers. Something's wrong with them, and nobody knows. They're not even at the part of fixing the problem. They're going around the machine with air hoses and wet sponges trying to find a leak. Chargers trying to figure it out. And then Monday, I'll talk about this game a little more Monday, but I'll probably be on the Raiders plus 8.5. Just to run through those real quick, you got Eagles minus 6.5, Vikings on the money line, Giants plus 3, Steelers either plus 3 or on the money line, Rams, Cowboys over 45.5, Miami, New England over 46.5, Cincinnati, the Bengals plus 3.5, and then the Bears plus 9, plus 8.5. However, you can get it right there. I like the way you do it right there, right there. Swing your hips when you're walking. Oh, now you heard, now you heard. Those are my bets for the NFL weekend above. Tomorrow, again, JCP and I will break down every single game, going through them, giving our sides, leans, stats, trends, whatever we're thinking. That brings us to tonight, which I just wrote down, Monday Night Football. It's Thursday, okay? It's Thursday. I feel like I just had to take a whew. I ran through those a little faster than I expected. All right. I told you I'm on the Bucks. 8.5 is just way too big. You telling me the Bills win this game 38-7? You know what I'd say? Maybe. Maybe. And maybe the Bucks keep it close. Plus 8.5. Could move to plus 9. You know, people love betting those favorites. The Bucks have not shown eliteness the last few weeks. But the Bucks do have a pretty damn good offense. Just need to let it loose. I think the Bills' defense is the perfect defense to let it loose against. Josh Allen. Don't get me started on Josh Allen. Maybe the most average quarterback I've ever seen. Going up against this Bucks defense, huh? I'm on it, man. Plus 8.5. Buccaneers. Part of me wants to take the over 43.5. Part of me don't. Part of me don't. The over 43.5 is kind of me fading the Bucks plus 8.5 if I did take it. And I know that don't make sense to a lot of people. But if the Bills win this game by margin, pretty sure the over hit. If the Bucks keep it close, you're looking at 20-13, 20-12. This total is not over 35-40. But if the Bills win this game by margin, it's because they blew them out the water. And you're looking at a 34-14 type of game. So I'm going to take the Bucks plus the 8. And I'm going to take the over, kind of to fade that. If the Bills do just get loose. All right, now get it up over the over. Get it up over the over. And pray for a backdoor somehow, some way. I don't know. That's why I'm going to play this game. That's how I'm going to play this game. I'm not saying the Bills can't blow the Bucks out. I'm not guaranteeing nothing. This ain't like in stone, best bet of the year. But I'm going to be on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers plus the 8.5. I'm going to be on the over 43.5. And I do have two props for you, and they're both on the Bucks side of things. Baker Mayfield, 33 rushing yards last week. I've taken Baker Mayfield's rushing prop 3 times this year. I believe he's hit it all 3 times I've taken it. Might have only been two that I vividly remember, and I'm pretty sure there was another time I just, man, already in week 8, it's just flying. So, but I'm gonna be on that tonight. Bucker Mayfield over 9.5 rushing yards. Uh, I think he has to make some things happen. Last week it happened late. He didn't take off running to the fourth, and he was like, "I gotta make something happen, man. My arm failing me. I can't throw. I can't read the D. I just gotta get a first. Pew! 33 yards. He gets his rushing prop over. I think tonight the Buffalo Bills defense opens up some lanes, man. I think he gets this rushing total easily. And then Mike Evans, why not? Give me the worst receiver in the league to go over 59.5 receiving yards. Definitely the best receiver on this team. Definitely uh, gets open. Definitely gets the ball downfield. Had an amazing game last week in a losing effort to the Falcons. I watched the first 3 quarters, maybe. And yeah, he was just open, getting the ball. So I love that. Mike Evans, over 59.5 receiving yards tonight. Baker Mayfield, over 9.5 rushing yards. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, plus 8.5. And the over, 43.5. Man, how do you love that? I just gave you, whew, can't even count. A lot of stuff going on. Just to recap tonight, because I gave out this weekend all kind of stuff. If you come to this show and you just come to the end to get the bets for the night, let me just go over everything real quick and then bang the outro. So I just gave you my NFL bets for the night. Mike Evans over receiving, Baker Mayfield over rushing, Bucks for plus 8.5, over 43.5. On the ice, we're going Red Wings on the money line. Also, reverse the puck line. Plus 220 there. Take both of them. Red Wings on the money line. Red Wings reverse puck line. We're going to go Avalanche on the puck line. Rangers on the puck line. That's Red Wings, Avalanche, Rangers. Rangers, Avalanche, Red Wings. All three minus 1.5. Take the Red Wings also on the money line. In the NBA, Bucks, Milwaukee, baby. Minus 6.5 over the Sixers. Joel Embiid over 43.5 points, rebounds, and assists. And if you go back to the NBA bets, boy, I talked in depth about some Milwaukee Bucks props. I'm not sure yet what I'm on there, but take what you like, take what you think. One more time, shout out to Cam Thomas for dropping 36 in the opener last night. So that's where we at tonight, man. NHL, NBA, NFL, bets galore. Cannot wait for this World Series matchup to start. Again, thank y'all for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the love. And thank you for the support. This is Captain by a Hook with the Red Beard, presented by Stare Down Sports. I am Rowan Donaghy, a.k.a. Rowan Dives, going live on a beautiful Thursday, the 26th of October. This is a morning show. Please take all wagers at your own risk, and please gamble responsibly. Dive.